How does compulsory heterosexuality affect queer relationships? Imagine growing up in a world where everyone is told that loving someone of the opposite gender is just what you do. That's what compulsory heterosexuality is. It's the societal idea that being attracted to the opposite sex is the only normal way to love. This belief is reinforced by laws, media, schools, and even family expectations. It makes many queer people question their own feelings because society doesn't see their love as valid or real. When society pushes heterosexuality as the default, queer relationships often become invisible or dismissed. People might not recognize them as genuine or may ignore them altogether. This can make queer couples feel like their love isn't acknowledged or accepted. It's like trying to fit a puzzle piece into a space that doesn't belong to it. This invisibility can lead to feelings of loneliness or not belonging. Many queer individuals also face internal pressure to conform. They might feel they need to hide their true desires or pretend to be interested in heterosexual relationships. This can cause confusion or even internalized homophobia, where they start to believe their feelings are wrong. For example, queer women might question if they truly love women or think they should be attracted to men because that's what society expects. External discrimination is another big issue. Because society assumes heterosexuality is the norm, queer relationships often face stigma and prejudice. This can show up in discrimination at work, in healthcare, or even in family rejection. Laws might not protect queer couples equally, making it harder for them to access rights like marriage or adoption. This systemic bias makes it more difficult for queer love to be recognized and celebrated. Intersectionality plays a role too. Queer people of color, disabled queer individuals, and those from marginalized communities often face even more challenges. Discrimination isn't just about sexuality but also about race, ability, or class. These layers of oppression can make navigating relationships even more complicated and stressful. Understanding how compulsory heterosexuality influences queer relationships helps us see why many queer people struggle with acceptance. It shows us why creating supportive communities and advocating for equal rights is so important. When society begins to challenge these norms, queer love can flourish without fear or hiding. Supporting self-reflection, promoting inclusivity, and pushing for legal recognition are ways to help queer relationships thrive in a world that often assumes otherwise.